I'm climbing the tree higher than you. Oh, I see. Now I get it. We're going to map the tree. Wait, piggies. Hey, come on down from there. Okay, I really didn't mean that we were making a map of a tree. No. All right, hang on, guys. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by a tree map. Just a second. Okay, little piggies, this is what I meant by a tree map. And for those of you who can't see piggies, let me scan out. I've actually got a whole class. My piggies went and got some friends. And my piggies are going to be learning today about how to make a tree map. Can everyone say the pigs? Say, hi, pigs. All right, see, here we go. We've got Pacific Marine pig. Hey, kiddos, save your money. If you go to the bank, they give you free piggies. Yay! I'm going to learn about tree maps. All right, and then we have Texas. Don't mess with Texas. See? Don't mess with me. I'm gonna learn about tree maps. Come learn with me. And we have Ham. And those of you who watched Toy Story 1, 2, 3, yeah, you know who Ham is. I'm Ham. Yeah. And here we have Piggy Purse. I'm a piggy and a purse, and I'm gonna learn about tree maps. Okay, guys. Now that you've met the whole class, let's get started on tree maps. No dizziness there. Okay, so today we're gonna look at tree maps, and for those of you who have already figured it out, yes, we do have a PowerPoint. Okay, here we go. This is what I meant when I said tree maps. See, guys, we're not climbing a real tree. Yeah. Okay, so a tree map is a thinking map. Now, who remembers, what do we use thinking maps for? Yes, thinking maps are a way to show how we think. Now, whenever we are classifying things, that means we're putting them in groups or categories. Yes, it does. Nice, piggies. That is when we use a tree map. All right, so let's take a look. You can see the tree map has several parts. Up here, it has where we put the topic, and then usually there are branches, and the branches are the subtopics or the groups, and then sometimes you might have details about those groups. Now, who wants to see a practical application? I do. I don't get it. Show me another one. No problem. All right, Texas, watch out. Here we go. Okay, now this is a simple template of a tree map that you might see in like a kindergartner or a first grader use. You can see that they're talking about jewelry, and they've got two categories of jewelry, necklaces and bracelets. I like bracelets. Bracelets are my favorite. Okay, Piggy Purse, just a second. All right, guys. Now, I'm going to show you how I use this tree map to classify my daughter's jewelry. Yes, check it out. Here we go. Okay, so this is Chloe's jewelry. Hey, that's my favorite princess necklace. Wait a minute, I've seen that piece necklace somewhere before. Yeah, okay, I know you guys have seen this stuff in Chloe's room. All right, so you can see on the map, I've used my necklaces area, and I laid out all the necklaces that I could find. And over here, I had my area for bracelets, and I classified all of my bracelets because they all fit in the category bracelet. You can see there's lots of different colors. There's even some kind of different types of bracelets. So I use my tree map to help me group or classify objects that were similar but had some differences, because they all fit this general category of jewelry, but there are subcategories such as necklaces and bracelets. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking, Miss Bairden, I'm in high school. Yes, I know. It's okay. There's a great way to apply this to your classes in high school. Okay, raise your hand if you've got Earth history. I'm taking Earth science, not Earth history, Mrs. Bairden. Oh, sorry, you're right. I'm sorry, Earth science. Okay, so Ham, you're taking Earth science? Yes, I am. Just got my book today. It's got a wave on the cover, and it's got this really funky little cave thing. It's pretty cool. Hey, I've seen that book, Ham. Well, have a seat, Ham. All right, so in an effort to show you how you can use this tree map to take awesome notes that will wow Mrs. Bairden and get you incredibly great grades, I looked at the first chapter of the Earth Science book. Now, this can be done with any book, but I'm just going to skip over to the next slide here. Let's see if I can do this right. Yay, my computer's listening. Okay, so what I did was I first wrote down the title of the section in the chapter, and my section title was What is Earth Science? So that is my topic at the top of my tree. Now, before I read the book, I looked for those big titles above the paragraphs, and I made a branch on my tree for each of those titles. So you see, I have 3 branches on my tree today. I have the scientific study of Earth, branches of Earth science, and the importance of Earth science, because those were the 3 big headings that I found inside my section. What, Texas? I got this. I know what you did, Miss Bearden. I know what you did. You went and you took your notes under each heading as you read. That's right, Texas. That's exactly what I did. So I started by skimming and looking for those headings, and I made a branch for each heading, and then I took my notes under each heading. So I started with the first paragraph, the study of Earth, the scientific study of Earth, pardon me. And I took my notes that I read in that paragraph. So you can see in here, and I just use little arrows. You can use bullets, you can use whatever you want to help me see where one note ended and the next began. I also kind of drew lines under them, so that kind of helped me out a little bit. So, scientific study of Earth began with observation. Makes sense, because as kids, kids are really awesome scientists because they're always asking questions. But the first thing you do when you're a kid, even as a baby, even before you can talk, is to observe. What does observation mean? It means to look and watch. That's right. Thank you, Piggy Purse. Okay, so scientific study of Earth began with observation, and then recorded observations led to the Mayan calendar. Yeah. So these are my notes that I took straight out of the book, because I'm like, okay, these are the things that probably I'm not going to remember, and they're kind of important. So, I'll write them down for Mrs. Bearden. Yeah, that's okay. All right. And then you can see here I've got one more. Natural events and phenomena can be explained with observation and experimentation. And, I skipped this one. Earth science. Oh, look, I've got a definition. Oh no. I'm taking notes and writing definitions? Don't tell Mrs. Bearden. She'll just go hog wild. Okay. So you can see here I've got definitions and I've got notes of key concepts from each of the headings in my chapter section. Anybody remember what kind of notes Miss Bearden often makes you ask, and she usually asks you to write 2 key facts from each section, each paragraph, and then she asks you to write the vocabulary word and the definition? Yeah! I know what you're talking about, Miss Bearden! You're talking about Cornell notes! Yes, I am, Ham. I'm talking about Cornell notes. Guys, check it out. This can be used in place of Cornell notes. Or if you really, really want to knock Miss Bearden's socks off and amaze her, you could try taking your notes with a tree map and adding a summary in your frame of reference. Oh my gosh. We just got rid of Cornell notes, kids. So anyone who wants to do it this way, feel free. You can use the tree map as your note-taking method. And just make sure that inside your frame of reference number, look, I've got lots of blank space right around here. I could write a summary in some of this blank space and frame it. And look, I've got a tree map with a frame of reference, and it's Cornell note style because it's got a summary and definitions. Miss Bearden is going to be astounded when you turn in your notes like this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think you got the idea of a tree map. Anybody have some questions? I do. Mrs. Bearden, why didn't you put a frame of reference on your map? Because really, you just told us that you need to include a frame of reference. Oh my gosh, Pacific Marine Credit Union, you are totally right. I was supposed to put my frame of reference on here. See, even teachers make mistakes, and there's always room for improvement. That's right. Every thinking map should have a frame of reference. And if you wanted to use your thinking map as notes, you can always toss a short summary into your frame of reference. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think you guys have this down. Guess what? this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.